A volcano is one of the most unforgiving natural phenomenons on Earth. If you were to fall into its magma-filled center, your body would quickly bubble up and disappear without a trace. So if they're so good at getting rid of things, why aren't we using them to get rid of our garbage? In this video, we'll explore the possibility of dumping our trash into volcanoes as a waste disposal solution. While the idea might seem tempting, the reality is far more complex and hazardous. Let's dive into the potential consequences and challenges of this approach. The appeal of volcanic waste disposal. Americans alone generate about 254 million tons of trash per year, leading to concerns about efficient waste management. The idea of using volcanoes to dispose of waste might initially seem attractive. After all, volcanoes appear to be nature's incinerators. However, this approach raises serious questions about safety, environmental impact, and feasibility. The search for the right volcano. The first obstacle in our quest for volcanic garbage disposal is finding an active volcano suitable for the task. However, there are only about 1,500 potentially active volcanoes worldwide, and most of them are not conveniently located near human settlements for obvious safety reasons. Identifying an active shield volcano, the slow erupting variety that contains lava lakes, becomes critical. Unfortunately, these volcanoes are relatively rare, with stratovolcanoes being more common. The volcanic hazard, explosions and toxic gases. Even if we manage to find an active shield volcano, the treacherous nature of the volcanic environment poses significant challenges. Venturing close to a volcano's vent means encountering poisonous gases, lava splatter, and projectile rocks. Introducing large quantities of trash into a lava lake triggers a chain reaction of explosions involving pressurized and acidic steam. The potential scale of such explosions can be enormous, as demonstrated by rockfalls into lava lakes that have sent lava up to 85 meters, 280 feet, into the air. Environmental impacts of volcanic trash disposal. Besides the immediate hazards, there are severe environmental consequences to consider. Burning trash in a volcano does not come with air pollution filters, leading to the release of harmful emissions. Moreover, not all materials completely break down in lava, leading to the risk of polluting remnants erupting and contaminating the surrounding landscape. This makes volcanic waste disposal a poor choice for handling hazardous waste like nuclear materials. Furthermore, the process of shipping massive amounts of trash to remote volcanoes would significantly increase the carbon footprint of waste disposal, exacerbating climate concerns. The problem with incomplete material breakdown. Certain materials, especially non-biodegradable and toxic substances, do not fully disintegrate in lava. This poses a considerable risk of releasing pollutants into the environment, undoing any potential benefits of volcanic waste disposal. Increased carbon footprint. Transporting millions of tons of trash to distant volcanoes requires extensive fuel consumption and transportation infrastructure. The resulting increase in carbon emissions would counteract any attempts to manage waste in an eco-friendly manner. Exploring alternatives, incineration for energy. While volcanic waste disposal presents a multitude of challenges, there are more viable alternatives. Incineration, for instance, can be carried out with proper filtration systems, converting waste into energy. This way, waste management becomes a resourceful approach that benefits society. Space disposal, a safer bet? In light of the hazards associated with volcanic waste disposal, some might suggest shooting our garbage into space. However, this approach also raises questions about safety, cost, and potential consequences in the cosmos. But that's a topic for another time. Conclusion. While the idea of dumping trash into volcanoes might seem like a novel and convenient solution, the reality is far more complicated and hazardous. The risks posed by explosive eruptions, toxic gases, and environmental pollution make this approach impractical and potentially detrimental to our planet. Instead, exploring alternative waste disposal methods, such as incineration with proper filtration, seems to hold more promise in managing our ever-growing waste problem. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating journeys into the wonders of the universe. Until next time, be safe and keep exploring.